Hello everyone, welcome to lesson 2 of the CSAR. In the first lesson, we talk about how to create a simple app to display a line of text. Um, Before we move forward to the second lesson, I want to talk about a couple of stuff. First thing I want to talk about is writing comment. When you write any program, it is very important for you to write a comment. Um, it will be easier for yourself when you have to go back and troubleshoot your program. If you have a comment saying what the below code is doing, it will be easier for you to find anything wrong with, or when you need to be make some changes on your program, it will be easy to find. You can just read a comment and see what your certain part of the program is doing. uh, so there are two ways of writing comment. The first one is using double forward slash. This indicates the remainder of the line is comment. Um, this is also called a single line comment because it terminates at the end of the line and continue until the end of that line. Um, this can be written anywhere, like if you want to write something about, like comment something about this line, you can just use this here and say something about this, the line you just wrote, and it will not change anything on your program. The other way to write a comment is using a single slash and star, which can be written like this: single slash and star, and it is called a delimiter. All text between the delimiter is ignored by the compiler, so if it starts with this and ends with star and this backward slash, and everything between these two slashes, everything you write here will be ignored by the compiler, so it will not display on the program, it will not make any changes on the program. Those are two ways to write a comment. Now let's talk about semicolon. When you write a program, most of the line requires semicolon at the end of the line. If you forgot to write a semicolon, it will show you error and your program will not function correctly. So it always remember to put the semicolon at the end of the sentence that require the semicolon. And you can see if you miss the semicolon, it will display a little red thing here, so it's easier to figure out where it is missing semicolon. um, Now braces, those are the braces. When you finish writing your program, number of left braces have to match with the number of right braces. So we have two left braces and two right braces. If there is only one right braces, it is error and the program will not run correctly. So it have to be two right braces. Um, Alright, now let's modify this single line displaying app we created on the first lesson. Um, Now we can modify it to a multiple line displaying app. In the first lesson, we discussed that we can just write multiple line by using multiple statement like this. So now I would like to discuss how to write single line by using multiple statement. So here we have two statement which displays two line. Welcome to C programming. I hope you will learn a lot from my channel. But now I'm gonna write modify this app where it can display a single line by using a multiple statement. Um, so to do that, all we gotta change here. Okay, let's write a comment first. So So it says displaying single line with multiple statements. So anyone who don't know anything about the program, when they look at your comment, they know exactly what your program is designed to do. So it is very important to write a comment. Now to use multiple statement to display single line, all you gotta change is console. Change this part console dot write line with console dot write. Just delete the line. So when you have that and run the program, it anything after end of this, anything that's on second row comes behind this. So it was simple. Just console.write, write your sentence, and console.write line, write your sentence, and anything behind the console.write line will come behind your first line. So welcome to C programming. I hope you will learn a lot from this program. That's it for displaying single line with multiple statement. If you wanna write more statement in a single line, you can just do console.write, console.write line, console.write, console.write line. That's it. Now let's write a multiple line with single statement. So displaying single line. Now let's say displaying multiple line with single statement. Single statement. So to do that, to display multiple line with just one statement, we're gonna use backslash and n here. I hope, let's say welcome, and we're gonna use backslash and n character. To C# something plus backslash and n. Okay, now when we run this program, it displays welcome to C# programming. I hope you will learn a lot from my channel. So okay, let's run this again. So as you can see here, welcome backslash and n, that separates this line with this line. So that's it. The backslash is called here. The backslash this is called an escape character. It indicates to C# that a special character is in the string. When a backslash appears in a string of characters, C sharp combines the next character with the backslash to form an escape sequence. So the escape sequence backslash and n represents the new line character. When a new line character appears in a string being output with the console methods, the new line character causes the screen cursor to move to the beginning of the next line in the console window. So that's why this will be on the next line. And now let's talk about using string interpolation. So string enables you to insert a value in string literal to create a formatting string. So to use the string, first you have to write a variable that stores the string. So let's leave this here. So first you have to write a variable, and let's say string, let's say person. So string person is equal to Nick. And let's write a comment. This is the variable that so this variable stores the string Nick. So when you need to write a displaying line using strings, let's say welcome. Oh, and when every time you need to use the strings, you have to use a $sign before you start your sentence. Let's see. And here we're gonna use the person. Which stores the name Nick. So when you run it, it says welcome to C# programming Nick. String is really useful when you are writing big programs where you use same names for multiple times. Like if you need to write this person's name Nick for let's say 1,000 of times on your program, and after you finish writing the program, you did not like the name Nick, and you need to change the name. So if you don't have it on a string, you have to go through every single line where the name Nick appears and change the name. But if you have it on the string person, and it is used in multiple lines, thousands of lines in your program, let's write a couple lines. Okay, so you are using same person name on multiple lines using string. Here, welcome to C Programming, Nick. Happy to have you here, Nick. Where are you from, Nick? How old are you, Nick? But after you finish your long program and you want to change the name, if you are using a string, all you have to do is go to the string and change the name there once, John, and it will change the name on whole program. And when you run it, everything will be changed, all the name will be changed, so you don't have to go through every single line where the person of name of the person is appears and make changes individually. If you are using a string, it makes a program really easy. um, that's all for this lesson. In next video I'll go through how to do math in a C sharp, like adding integers, subtracting, arithmetic operations and stuff like that. So please do not forget to like and subscribe my channel. See you in next lesson.